I think this movie is underrated, and that's why I decided to review it. Even though it was released 10 years ago, from the first time I saw this, it was entertaining, funny, and full of great action scenes. The storyline might be a bit stiff, yet the viewers of The Losers would still have a lot of fun, especially if they see the villains. So, I wanted to give this movie a second chance, and to review it properly on my channel. Here we go! Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Mira and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing fine, doing great, getting work done, and life headed. What was that last one? I'm not even sure. But I hope all of you are happy and enjoying life as we know it despite the current situation, and I'm glad that you're still here seeing my video. And if you are new, my name is Mira. I review movies, I react to trailers, I just fangirl in general about practically everything there is to be fangirl at. It could be movies, it could be series, it could be any other fandom, sometimes books too, but sometimes, just sometimes. And if you haven't, don't forget to click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you'll be notified if I upload something new, because it is important, you guys. I upload not rarely, very sporadically. So it is wise to click that bell button so you will be reminded. You will be reminded if I upload anything new. It could be one day from now, it could be 1 week from now, it could be even later in the evening. You never know. So best click that button. Now, to continue with the movie, we have plenty of movies adapted from comic books, and there are plenty of mainstream ones, namely these two, and some not so mainstream. I guess you can say for me, The Losers are one of the forgotten ones, even though it is filled with great action scenes and famous actors. I mean, come on. Even Captain America is in this one, you guys. I'll tell you all the reasons why you should watch this movie just a little bit after I tell you about the synopsis. It's about a team who does missions for USA, I believe. It consists of 5 people. Jensen, responsible for comms and tag. Cougar for long-range eliminations, basically he's a sniper. Pooch for transpo and heavy weapons, a glorified driver. Rogue, in charge of demo and tacticals, the second in command of the team, and finally Clay as operation controls, aka the leader.
Want your life back? You're gonna have to steal it.
One day their latest mission gone awry and they have to be found dead, while in reality they're just living in secret. Some time passes and suddenly someone by the name of Aisha approached Clay and promised him that everyone could be returned back to the US, and in return she wants him to kill Max, the person responsible who tries to kill them in the first place. And that's how the real story begins. As per usual, if you haven't seen the movie, which I doubt it because this movie is amazing, and if you haven't seen it then why not? What are you waiting for? Please stop here. When the movie first started, I instantly fell in love with the conflict setting, especially since it involved children. You know, you saw them being safe, you assume they're going to be fine, that nothing's going to hurt them anymore, and then you saw this missile. It kind of just like take your breath away, you know? I mean, for the main characters, it was the same. It made them shocked in a bad way. But for the viewer, you just know that things were about to get good. For me, the main attraction of the movie is how well the characters interact with each other. They're a great team, and the comedic jab they throw as they work is just golden. Set aside people that acts as the propeller of the story, and I'm talking about Clay, Aisha, and Rogue here. The rest are just your typical class clown, especially Jensen, but the rest are funny in their own way. I would definitely fawn over characters in this movie review because I think it is what makes this movie special. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action sequences are crazy and full of gunfights and meticulously planned heists. But for me, without the characters, the story is going nowhere. I would talk about my favorite first, Jensen. From the first scene where Jensen was playing, I think, with a doll or something, and he was monologuing, he already piqued my interest. Remember the flag that was overlaid as he recited his monologue? I wonder if this movie is trying to jab at Chris Evans being Captain America the next year by doing that. It made me laugh, and his doings basically humor me throughout the entire movie. My absolute favorite, of course, is the scene where he tries to infiltrate Goliath. I think everyone should just watch The Losers for that scene only. It's about 5 minutes, I think, and it shows how Jensen walks from the entrance of the building to actually fooling the guards as, you know, like a kind of like a metahuman that could shot with his finger gun, shot actual bullet with his finger gun. It's so stupid, yet so entertaining. Then there are the characters who, as I've said, responsible for moving the story forward. I'd start with the pair of protagonists, Clay and Rogue. I put the quote-unquote mark because one of them turns out to be bad. Rogue is the backstabber, but at first, he seemed like the mama bear in the family, you know? You know, second in command, the one that makes sure everyone is okay, even though he was being very adamant or tough about it.
Sorry I hit you in the face. I'm sorry I threatened to cut your head off.
Don't you two feel so much better?
No.
But apparently something inside him snapped, and he decided to let go of his whole life and his team by cutting a deal with the main villain. I think this was the plot twist that I didn't see coming, or maybe you guys do, I don't know. Whenever Rogue gets mad, I always think that it's just how he is, it's his trait. I didn't think that he would actually go this far. So when this happened, I just suddenly questioned everything else. It was a pretty good plot twist. But also, for me, the journey until this plot twist is revealed is what overshadowed Clay as the leader of the team. I just think that he doesn't have any outstanding personality about him, except that maybe he has weakness towards women. That's it. I just don't think he has enough background story for the viewers to connect with him. While with Aisha, it feels like she couldn't get enough of a background story to begin with. This triangle, these three people, is responsible for the loser story as a whole. And even though one might be lacking, the other part of the triangle is there to fill in the blanks. And I am forever grateful for that. Even though I wish that Clay could have more weight. I mean, he is the leader after all. But of course, another interesting part of the losers is actually the villains. Max might look like your typical bad guy, you know, having good taste in clothes but bad taste in people. But his decisions just makes us scratch our head. Not to mention that his second in command, Wade, is, to put it bluntly, dumb. Their combination is just so gorgeous and so very laughable. And yet they did some really good damages to all the protagonists involved. I love seeing them make the movie more presentable to watch, and Max's survival actually creates a further story with Aisha and Clay. One that I was hoping to see finish in a sequel, but sadly no luck. So, should you watch this movie? I reckon you should, because it is entertaining in simple aspects, action, and comedy. Forget the drama, you might get some, but it is not the center of attention. There will be a lot of humor, a lot of gunfights, and possibly not enough rated R stuff, but plenty for you to be entertained. And that's it, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like what you see, and if you do like this movie review, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!